We'll explore 9 Stoic lessons from Marcus Aurelius that show how rejection can be your greatest tool for growth. Get ready to see rejection through a whole new lens and unlock the power within it. Lesson 1. Rejection is a test of perception. Marcus Aurelius once said, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." This lesson teaches us that rejection only hurts because of the meaning we assign to it. We tell ourselves stories like, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed." But here's the truth. Rejection is neutral. It's simply information. For example, think of Thomas Edison, who famously said he didn't fail 1,000 times when inventing the light bulb. He merely discovered 1,000 ways that didn't work. What if you treated rejection like Edison did, as feedback, not failure? Here's an actionable exercise. The next time you face rejection, pause. Think about what happened, and then challenge yourself to reframe it. Instead of saying, "This door closed," say, "This door wasn't mine to open at this time." Lesson 2. Rejection builds inner strength. Strength isn't built through comfort. It's forged through challenge. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Rejection is like weightlifting for the soul. Each time you're rejected, you build resilience. Think about a time you faced a major rejection. At first, it hurt, right? But over time, it made you tougher and wiser. A great example is J.K. Rowling. Before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, her manuscript was rejected by 12 publishers. Imagine if she had given up after the first, second, or third rejection. Instead, she used that resistance to fuel her determination. Practical tip: when faced with rejection, don't react immediately. Take a deep breath, remind yourself of your inner strength, and ask yourself, how can I use this as an opportunity to grow? Lesson 3. Rejection guides you to true alignment. Marcus Aurelius said, "What stands in the way becomes the way." Rejection isn't punishment, it's redirection. Sometimes the universe is simply guiding you towards something better, suited to your purpose. Consider Steve Jobs. When he was fired from Apple, the very company he founded, he could have seen it as a devastating failure. Instead, he used that time to create Pixar and eventually returned to Apple, stronger than ever. Here's an exercise for you to practice. Think of a rejection you faced. Carefully consider how it might have redirected you to something better. Did it push you to discover a new passion, meet someone important, or develop a skill? Often, what feels like a dead end is just the beginning of a new path. Lesson 4. Rejection fosters creativity and growth. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action." Rejection forces us to adapt and innovate. It's a powerful motivator for creativity. Take Walt Disney. He was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination. Instead of giving up, he built one of the most imaginative empires in history. Rejection challenged him to think bigger and bolder. Here's an actionable takeaway. The next time you're rejected, ask yourself, what can I create or improve from this experience? Whether it's a new idea, skill, or perspective, use rejection as fuel to grow. Enjoying the journey? Join us on The Awakened Self. Like, subscribe, and become part of our growing community. Thank you for being here. Lesson 5. Rejection humbles and grounds you. Marcus Aurelius teaches, accept the things to which fate binds you. When we're rejected, it's often a blow to our ego. But humility is a powerful teacher. It reminds us to stay grounded and focus on what truly matters. Think of Abraham Lincoln. Before becoming one of the greatest U.S. presidents, he faced countless political defeats. Each rejection taught him patience and perseverance. The next time rejection stings, ask yourself, what is this teaching me about humility? How can I grow stronger and wiser from this experience? Lesson 6. Rejection builds empathy for others. Marcus Aurelius said, "Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself." Experiencing rejection makes us more empathetic toward others. When you've faced hardship, you understand how others feel. Rejection can deepen your compassion and strengthen your relationships. For example, think of someone who faced rejection in relationships. They're often the first to support a friend going through the same. Your pain becomes your wisdom. Here's a challenge. Use your experience of rejection to help someone else. Whether it's offering advice, sharing your story, or simply being there for them, turn your pain into someone else's light. Lesson 7. Rejection teaches you to focus on what you can control. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Rejection teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions, attitude, and effort. Instead of dwelling on the no, shift your focus. Ask yourself, what's within my power to improve? Whether it's refining a skill, working on your mindset, or pursuing a new opportunity, take action. Lesson 8. Rejection is an opportunity to reassess goals. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You could leave life right now." Let that determine what you do and say and think. Rejection can feel like the universe shutting a door, but it's often an invitation to reassess your goals and priorities. Are you pursuing something out of ego, or because it aligns with your deeper purpose? Consider Oprah Winfrey. Early in her career, she was demoted from her job as a news anchor. That rejection pushed her to discover her true calling, connecting with people on a more personal level through her talk show. Had she clung to the wrong path, she may never have found her true purpose. Here's a reflection exercise. When rejection strikes, pause and ask yourself, is this a sign to adjust my approach or my destination? Use rejection as a compass to align with what truly matters. Lesson 9. Rejection teaches patience and long-term vision. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action." Rejection isn't just a short-term challenge. It's an opportunity to cultivate patience and a long-term vision. Sometimes, the seeds we plant today take time to grow, and rejection might be a part of that process. Consider the story of Colonel Sanders. His fried chicken recipe was rejected by over 1,000 restaurants before it finally became the foundation of KFC. Each rejection could have been seen as an end, but he saw it as a step in the journey. His patience and persistence eventually led to a global empire. Here's an actionable takeaway. When facing rejection, remember that not all progress is immediate. Trust in the process and keep your long-term vision in focus. Your efforts today will yield results in time. Our conclusion: embrace rejection as the path to growth. Remember these Stoic lessons from Marcus Aurelius' Meditations. The journey of self-mastery and success is not a straight line. It's filled with twists, turns, and detours. But each moment, including rejection, is a stepping stone toward the person you're meant to become. If you found value in this video, please give it a like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to The Awakened Self. This helps us reach more people who might need these words of encouragement and wisdom. Thank you for being part of this journey. Keep moving forward, and remember, your true path may lie just beyond a hard no.